we're taking a look at the agency. What we're showing this year at E3 is our player versus player experience. So last year we showed a little bit of our PvE. Players got to see people going on missions, what that entailed. Now we're competing against other players. These are the 4 machines that we have here at E3, and then also a bunch of guys up in Seattle. You can see the list of names here. Yeah, so in the agency, you're living the life of the lead agent. You're choosing whether or not you're either the spy or the mercenary in the form of Unite and Paragon. That's either globetrotting, stylish versus duct tape, gritty, dirty. Those are kind of the 2 approaches. And then it's also the things that you're capable of. So in the agency, we've got snipers, recon guys. We've got guys with big giant machine guns that can soak up lots of damage. Each one of those fits into one of those 2 categories. So I'm actually going to be playing as a recon. So this is basically the fundamental expectations that a player would have of a shooter. I move a little bit faster. I have a little bit less armor and health than other guys, but I can attack them from long range. I can pop them with headshots. Where things get interesting, though, is that this guy has actually progressed a little bit. So we are a massively multiplayer game. There is a public space. There are missions that the player will go on. And so I'm able to get, this guy has progressed a little bit, and I've actually got some abilities. So one of these abilities is the tactical insertion. So what I can do is target a teammate, fire this off, and then I just hop right down to him. So I was right up there. Now obviously if that's taken from a longer range, or if it's I'm hanging back and I'm sniping at enemies and then I pop down into them, it's dramatically different, right? I've also got, I'm different as well in that I've got an imp grenade, and I've got a couple of different abilities that I've assigned to this guy. Another thing that I do as a recon, let me pull that guy back to his feet, is I can put enemies on my radar. So if I target these guys, you can actually see them start popping up on my radar. Not only do they show up for me, they're going to show up for everybody on my team as well. So one of the big things that we really try and push for is that to have a sense of he can do nothing else. The other approach that we take is that he can control areas. So he's armed with a grenade launcher. He can put a lot of grenades in the air that kind of scares people into certain channels. He has a poison grenade. I can see all these different guys are on the point because of this Oracle. So I'm going to have all the roles really have a sensibility of not only that I feel like I'm powerful while I'm playing by myself, but I feel like I'm able to help my team and other people want me on their team as well. One other major differentiating factor for the recon, and this is one of the first abilities you unlock, is if I keep targeting those people, I actually unlock the Oracle, which I'm going to fire this off. You see him reach up and he touches his goggles to turn them on, and I can actually see enemies through walls. I can see where all these guys are. So it's going to pulse out. I'll get a brief glimpse of that. And not only do I see that, everybody on my team is going to see it as well. So everybody, when they see me fire this off, they want me close in. And I've got access to all this information. I can see where guys are sniping from. Oh, and they got me. And that's just one of our 5 roles. We have 5 different roles, each one of them. The approach that we're taking is that each ability that you get is a game changer, right? So when you unlock that ability, people go, whoa, I'm playing the role completely different than I was before. And in addition to having those different abilities, each one of them is itemized as well. So in the example of the Oracle, I may be a close-in guy that prefers to just run up and run and gun, in which case I may go for an Oracle that lasts a really long amount of time, but it's really short range because I don't need to know where guys are at long range, for example.
What are the other classes?
The other roles, we're focusing on the recon for E3, but the other roles include the assault class. His emphasis is on breaking positions. He's the guy that's kicking in the door, basically. He doesn't spend as much time in cover or as much time kind of deliberating on his attack. He just goes in with an automatic shotgun. He's got a shield, he's got a lot of health and armor, and he just kind of kicks his way in the front door. We've got the suppressor, which is an extremely slow-moving guy, but he's armed with a massive machine gun. And he's got a number of different abilities that help him dig in, such as the hang fire that negates all the grenades that are in an area. So much like the wall hack, or much like the Oracle that lets people see through walls, the hang fire is a real game changer in that other people want to be around you because you're going to stop all the incoming grenades, which are obviously quite powerful. And then the last role that we're showing here at E3 is the commander, which is our healer. Now he's not just a healer, and the that I fired off earlier, that's there. The Oracle, the wall hack where I was seeing enemies through walls, that's actually the sunglasses that I have on. So he'll reach up and touch his sunglasses. All the guns are on my back. There's a grenade that's on my waist. And not only can I see that, and I think it's cool because it's the character that I built, other people see it as well. and so they can actually tell what it is that I'm capable of, in addition to the fact that I just look like a badass.
So everything you wear has a different ability to it.
Exactly. Everything that I wear has a purpose. So I'm going to fire off this, end up over by this guy, and snipe down on these guys. So that's another recon who's going to creep up and snipe us, and he got me. And we'll see if my teammate... No, he got both of us. And the outfits that you wear as well, the shirts and all the things that aren't actual gadgets, that's customizable as well. The paint job on your gun, this is a custom paint job, for example. This isn't the default that you see on a, this is the Fang Pacifico Raptor. The weapon attachments that you got, so you'll be able to throw on your own red dot sight, your own scope if you want to put a scope on it. It's all completely customizable.
How many different maps do you have?
For multiplayer, we're not announcing what we've got for multiplayer, but we're shooting for several game types, and then a wide variety of maps as well.
And do you have a release date?
I can say not this year, and that we're shooting. We want quality first. We won't release it until it's ready, really.
And is pricing the same as most of the things around here? It's free, or you have a membership, or?
We haven't discussed business model yet, but we will be releasing this game at retail.
Well, thank you very much. It was pretty fun.
All right, great. Thank you.